Welcome in. Appreciate you all joining. Thanks for continuing to support my adventures as an old man. Who knows what I'm doing right now, but I'm trying to just enjoy myself, and I'm trying to be myself. And that's kind of the topic of today is be yourself. And in case you see some railroad tracks on the side of my face, I have a CPAP machine, so I'm this old guy just hanging out, being a little quirky, being a little weird, being a little unusual, and that's who I am. My wife knew what she was getting into when she married me, and most of my people that are supporting me on Whatnot, they also know. I just had a show last night, and it was okay. It was fun. And that's what a big part of it is. And I was just putting different cards in front of people, and they were just, I can just see their eyes roll. I could just see their heads shaking. Is like, wow, can he go any crazier? And we have some expressions in my stream. I'm good friends with a person who goes by El Conquistador, and he kind of gave me the catchphrase, or I stole the catchphrase from him a little bit, borrowed it, I guess, is a better way of, oh my. So when I get kind of excited and I find a cool card or something is a little, what we call off the rails as well. So we have our own little slang that we use, and I think that's a good thing. I think that's a great thing, because why are you trying to cover up? Why are you trying to be generic? And if you are just basic and generic and you don't care about oddball cards, you're just running 20, 25 update cards of some set, and that's what your thing is. That's great. Be yourself. If you're an oddball person and an oddball seller like me, then be yourself. And I think that's a key, is being genuine, being a person who is going to be successful, is being yourself. Because as a reseller, or whether you're part-time, full-time, whatever, people are going to see through your scheme. They're going to see through your falsities. You're going to see through all your things that are not genuine about you. Eventually they're going to find out, and it's going to be hard for you to sustain that. It's going to be hard for you to just genuinely be who you are when you're trying to cover it up, when you're trying to say, oh, people won't like this about me, people won't, there's going to be people who won't come into my stream because they don't like the way I run it, and that's okay. I want the people in my show who are going to appreciate me and support me for who I am, and if they don't appreciate and support me, they're more than welcome to go other places, and I can't do anything about it. And I'm not trying to beg them or cajole them to get them into my show, because I think it's important to be yourself. Be a genuine person, and you've got to be honest with yourself. If you're being yourself and you're a big-time introvert and you don't like to talk, you don't have to be in front of the camera like this, because behind the camera is where most people are on Whatnot, then Whatnot might not be best for you. It might be you sell your bigger cards on those other platforms, eBay or Mercari or whatever, and you sell your bulk on Facebook Marketplace just to get rid of it, if that's what your goal is. Again, you have to think about your goal, but you have to blend your personality with your shows. We're going to talk here in the next few days and weeks. We'll be talking about show types. We'll be talking about how to run those kind of shows, maybe, and what it kind of takes, and having some variety. But the key is, and for me, that's also another key, to be honest with myself. I can't run the same show day after day after day after day in terms of just running a card, put it up there, say, hey, here it is, another card, put it up here, put it up here. I have to have some variety too, and I think everyone does. I mean, to be honest, some people need more variety than others, but a lot of people just need to be true to themselves, be honest with themselves, and be happy with themselves. Okay? Just be happy with yourself. It's not easy sometimes because as a professor, I want to be perfect for my students. I want to be perfect for me. I want to be just, a good person. I want to not make mistakes. But none of those things is going to happen. And you can't let it bring you down. You can't let it upset you. I've been into shows where people get upset because people aren't buying. And it's like, it's okay. It's okay. And we'll talk about some of the reasons why people buy, why people don't buy at your shows. And it's usually not pointing the finger at yourself. You got to be just honest with yourself. Be happy with yourself, and that will shine through. So take that into consideration when you are reselling. If you don't like to talk to people, if you don't like to talk to yourself like I'm doing here, then maybe Whatnot's not great for you. Okay? But if you like this kind of thing, you enjoy the talking and interacting with people, social media kind of platform, then it might be for you. But you can't bring in the other things and let the other distractions get in your way of figuring out what your goal is and figuring out who you are. And staying true to that, because if you're giving a false narrative, you will have a hard time, right? They say once you start a lie, it's hard to continue and remember what that lie is. So if you don't lie, you're okay. If you're true to yourself, you don't have to worry about being given a false narrative. I love y'all. Thank you so much for joining my YouTube channel and hanging out with me. I know I'm long-winded. I'm a professor. You got to give me a little grace, but that's who I am. All right. And I hope you support me, and I hope you enjoy some of this stuff as far as thinking about reselling sports cards or in life in general, because I think a lot of the topics we cover are basic life skills and life topics. So love you all. Appreciate it. Have a great week, everybody.